Krishna. Hare Krishna. This song, Vrindavana Ramyasthana, was written by Narottama Dasa Thakura in his book called Prarthana in Bengali language. Beautiful Vrindavana is filled with Chintamani gems and many jewel palaces and temples. Many regal swans play in the waters of the Yamuna, and in those waters a splendid golden lotus flower grows. In the middle of that lotus is a golden place surrounded by 8 petals. Of these 8 petals, the 8 principal gopis reside, and in the center, Lord Shyamasundara and beautiful Srimati Radharani sit on a jewel throne. The great beauty of the divine couple and the charming joking and laughter continually showers nectar everywhere. Narottama Dasa says, I pray that these beautiful, eternal, transcendental pastimes of the divine couple may be always manifested in my heart. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much for the beautiful recitation, Mamta Mataji.
Thank you so much for that.
Thank you. So, Deepa Lakshmi Mataji, are you ready to sing, please?
Hare Krishna Mataji. Yes, Mataji.
Go ahead.
Okay, Mataji. Shri Shri Narottama Das Thakur ki jai. Vrindavana Ramyasthana Divya Chintamani Ratana Mandiramano Haram Avrita Kalini Nire Rajahamsa Kili Kare Tahi Kanaka Kama Vrindavana Ramyasthana Divya Chintamani Dhama Ratana Mandiramano Hara Taramati Pita Ashtadhali Bishtita Ashtadhali Pradana Nayika Taramadira Asani Bhashiya Chedoi Jani Shama Sangi Sundari Radhika Vrindavana Ramyasthana Divya Chintamani Dhama Ratana Mandiramano Hara Urupada Panyagrasi Amiya Parijekasi Hasya Parihasa Samba Shani Narottama Dasa Koi Nitya Leela Sukhamoyi Sadhis Puramara Mani Vrindavana Ramyasthana Divya Chintamani Dhama Ratana Mandiramano Hara Vrindavana Ramyasthana Divya Chintamani Dhama Ratana Mandiramano Hara Shri Narottama Das Thakur ki jai.
Jai, Hari Bol. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much, Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. All glories to Guru Maharaj.
Yes, very nice, very nice. So, thank you very much. So now, what we're going to do is I'm going to invite Durgam Prabhu to introduce himself. Prabhuji, would you like to let us know a bit more about yourself?
Hare Krishna, everyone. By the grace of my Gurudev, Shri Srimad Radha Govinda Goswami Maharaj, I received my Harinam initiation in 2014 in Juhu, and my Brahmana initiation in 2018 in Vrindavan. So from there, I assisted in ISKCON Vrindavan as an assistant pujari, because everyone knows that in Vrindavan, the pujaris who are serving from past 30 to 40 years, they are so attached to their service, they won't let anyone to take their service. So by pleading repeatedly, they agreed, okay, so you can do this seva in assisting us. So I did my first pujari experience. I had my first pujari experience in ISKCON Vrindavan. Then I served for a couple of months in Bhagavatam Vidyalaya, ISKCON Bhagavat Mahavidyalaya in Govardhan. And then from there, I also served in ISKCON Toronto for 2 years as a temple coordinator. And right now, I'm working on Srimad Bhagavatam manuscripts in translating and also giving classes and house programs. I'm also engaged in Loknath Archives. This is a website of Loknath Swami Maharaj, in which I am translating and giving the voice over of all of his lectures in Hindi and English. So this is all little bit service which Srila Prabhupada and my Gurudev has allowed me to do. So I'm doing this for now. Yeah.
Wonderful. Absolutely. Very impressive, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Mataji.
Very impressive. So are you, the translation work that you're doing or the voiceover,
Yeah.
is that in progress at the moment, is it?
Yes, it is.
I see. And maybe we can get a chance to listen to it one day.
Yes, Mataji. In fact, in COVID time, the Braj Mandal Parikrama, they organize it virtual Braj Mandal Parikrama. So they had this application which had all the recordings of all 30 days of Braj Mandal Parikrama. So I was fortunate enough that Srila Loknath Goswami, he chose my voice as a Hindi narrator, and English voice was of His Grace Panchagauda Prabhu, as the temple president of ISKCON Vrindavan. So we had this recording of all 30 days from the big, that thick book, Braj Mandal Parikrama. So we read it through every page, and for almost for 2 hours every day. They used to have Zoom meetings, and in that, like, I don't know, maybe more than 100 or 200 people, devotees, they like everyone used to see that parikrama from day 1 till day 30. So like that. And also yeah, we have ISKCON Vrindavan cultural drama team. So I used to play Nityananda, Lakshman, and Shamanand Pandit, and Uddhava. So from past since 2012. So I was participating in those spiritual dramas as well.
Hari Bol! Let's all unmute and say 3 loud Hari Bols. Hari Bol!
Hari Bol,
Hari
Hari
Bol!
Bol,
Hari
Hari Bol.
Bol! You know, the Prabhu who chose you to do the voiceover made a very nice choice, because you've got that very nice, rich voice. So
Yes.
well chosen. Thank you very much for sharing all that with us.
Yeah.
And so you're a very versatile Prabhu, I must say.
Yeah.
Very
Do you
nice.
do you want me to give a demo?
Yes, why not?
So the Hindi lecture voiceover is, for an example, I mean, it will play before each and every lecture of His Holiness Loknath Swami Maharaj. So it will go like that, like this. यह कक्षा परम पूज्य लोकनाथ स्वामी महाराज द्वारा सन 2007 में सोलापुर, महाराष्ट्र, भारत में दिया गया है. and then the lecture will go from there. So in same way, we're doing English voiceovers as well.
Absolutely brilliant.
Very nice. Very nice.
Wonderful, wonderful. I could listen to you all day long.
Oh.
And Mataji, I said, wow, see,
Wow.
the
Yeah.
compliments are
wonderful.
coming in. Wonderful,
Thank you.
isn't it? So yes, I'm sure we'll hear more from you as time goes along, but keep us informed, please, and
Yes.
we'll follow you.
Yeah.
Okay, so over to you now for your wonderful talk about Vrindavan.
Yes.
Would you like me to share a picture of
Yes.
some pictures?
So in this, in those pictures which I shared with you, Mataji, there is one picture of Radharani, and that is there is a temple of Radharani and Ashtasaktis in Pickering here. There's a town near to Toronto, so that's a devotee's house, and just like day before yesterday on Radhashtami, so I got chance to dress her. So that is Radharani from Pickering Temple, and I got chance to dress her in the Vrindavaneshwari mood. So that is the picture from there. I mean, it's not from a website or like that. I mean, it is. I clicked it in my phone.
I see. The picture behind you also is very nice.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
Same.
the one.
Yes, Radharani. Yeah.
It's absolutely beautiful.
I think I did follow you on your WhatsApp, Prabhuji, and I saw this photo,
Yes, Madhaji. Yes.
Ah.
So we did Shingar of her, and along with the Ashtasakis. So she's very merciful, very beautiful she is. And we had 5 garlands, and 2 of them they didn't fit, but they were exactly same size. So later we understood that she wanted us to use them for the Charan Darshan.
Ah.
So that's why we were
Put
thinking
like
like
payal
what
ki
to
tarah
do.
laga diya.
Yes, yes, Ji.
Thank you.
Very
See, God
nice.
has their own little bit of, if you believe it, this is what.
Yes, yes.
And I can tell you my story once, maybe just quickly, that when I was cooking, I was at Cheltenham and cooking early in the morning on Radhashtami, just a day before Radhashtami. And I was listening to all Radha's stories, and cooking. And suddenly this bumblebee comes
Mm.
and it sits over there. It didn't do anything. And I'm thinking, like, this must be Krishna coming. I don't know who it is. And this is what you feel. That's the mood you become. The bhav aisa aa jata hai fir then. It just
That's what
sat
it
over
is.
there. It didn't do anything. It just sat over there. I said, okay, I'll give you some kheer. Okay, I'll just give you kheer. And then I had to send it home because I was worried that somebody else might come and kill it. So I thought, no, you go now. Yeah, thank you.
Really nice.
People might think we are mad, Mataji, but it is not. I think it is all sounds for education.
That's such a nice story. And I've got a story to share as well. Today, Sham Prabhu and I, we went to the Soho Street Temple. And, this meeting was on my mind all the time. I was so looking forward to it. And I thought I would love someone to sing the bhajan today, the one that Deepa Lakshmi Mataji sang. And guess what? I met Deepa Lakshmi Mataji for the first time today.
Wow.
And we were in the kitchen doing seva, and she was next to me. And I said, Mataji, can you sing? And she said, yes. I said, can you sing this song? And she said, yes. So, it all happened just like a miracle, as if Krishna has manifested himself in our lives and in saying, I'm here with you, and I've granted your wish that you wanted someone to sing that bhajan, and I've sent the Mataji to you today. So that's how it all came about. So thank you so much, Deepa Lakshmi Mataji, for being there today and singing today. Hari Bol. And Jay Mataji has raised her hand. Would you like to say something, Jay Mataji?
No, actually, I was going to send an emoji of a clap.
Oh, I
instead
see.
raised my
It's absolutely wonderful because Mataji she had very little time to practice, in fact, but she sang very well. And Wonderful, wonderful. Jai, very nice. Okay, so Prabhuji, over to you now. Let's listen to your Glories of Vrindavan.
Jai. Thank you so much, Mataji. So first, let us chant Mangalacharan.
Yes.
Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yutapadakamlam Shri Gurun Vaishnavanscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagan Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagan Lalita Vishakha Vitanscha Om Ajnanitimirandhasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurumitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Namaha Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Shrimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Guruve Gaurachandraya Radhikaya Tadalaya Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tad Bhaktaya Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai Nitai Gaur Premanand Hari Hari Bo.
Hare Krishna. Beautiful. You recited the prayer so nicely, with so much emotion and with feeling. It's really beautiful. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you. So we'll be discussing about the glories of Vrindavan Dham. So as a Brahma Madhva Gaudiya Vaishnavas, our heart and soul is Shri Vrindavan Dham. And Srimati Radhika and Sri Krishna, these eternal divine youth couple, is so merciful that they has also facilitated us so that we could get a glimpse of Goloka Vrindavan. So they have also manifested Bhoma Vrindavan to observe from our naked eyes. Shri Krishna and Srimati Radhika are so merciful that they came together in the form of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to facilitate our devotional service. Shri Vrindavan Dham is eternal, and it is an eternal forest. It doesn't matter if how many buildings have been raised, how many hotels or restaurants or anything is there. It doesn't matter at all. But we must approach the essence. Only, it was the essence only for which King Parikshit let Kali Yuga live. Because Kali Yuga said that in my age, little devotion, if anyone will have little devotion, he can go back home, back to Godhead. And in Srimad Bhagavatam, one of the name of Maharaj Parikshit is Sargrahi. Sargrahi or Hansagrahi. Like swan drinks only milk and he leave water alone. So in the same way, we must see Vrindavan from the spiritual vision. Doesn't matter how many buildings are there, we must understand that inside these buildings, who are living? Devotees are living, and they are chanting holy name. There are deity worship going on, yagyas are going on, and new generation of Vaishnavas are being born in those apartments, in those buildings. Because most of the time I hear that Vrindavan is not Vrindavan now anymore. It has become like a typical town in India. But the same question was being asked to Srila Prabhupada when he was building ISKCON Krishna Balram Mandir. So Srila Prabhupada said, I'm building this huge temple and this beautiful guest house for your comfort, because you people cannot live without AC. You cannot live without electricity. So who to blame? We want washing machine, we want dishwasher, we want this and that. So all these things are there for our own benefit, because we are not that renunciate. We do not want to live under trees. That's why everything is like that. But doesn't matter if it has turned somewhere or somewhat into a concrete thing, but Vrindavan is Chinmay. It has its eternal form, which no one has any right and no one will ever take away from it. It is doesn't matter if it has roads now, despite of sandy beaches and sandy places. Still, the essence is there, because who are walking on those roads, or those concrete cemented tiles? Devotees are walking. So that essence is there. That's why those who go to Vrindavan, despite it looks like a town, but still they remember, they feel that essence, they feel that aroma from the flower petals of Srimati Radhika. They feel that thing. And then when they go home, they remember that town. They remember those kicking and pushing. They remember those traffic jams. But in traffic jams as well, everyone is chanting Radhe Radhe, aage chalo, Radhe Radhe, give us side, Radhe Radhe. Everyone. So traffic jam in any part of the world could be a hassle, could be a discomfort, but in Vrindavan that is also a bliss, and people take really good advantage of those uneasy, uncomfortable moments by chanting Radhe Radhe or Hari Bol, give us away. Hari Bol, where are your shoes? Hari Bol, watch out for your specs. Monkeys are there, like that. So this must be a vision of a devotee when he thinks about Vrindavan, when he goes to Vrindavan, because the the mood of Vrindavan which we are observing, Kali Yuga will play its role. Maybe after 20 years from now, or maybe after 50 years from now, next generation Vaishnavas could not even see that. So one must appreciate whatever, how much Govardhan is left, we must appreciate. How much clean Yamuna is, we must appreciate. There was a saint in Vrindavan. His name was Devraha Baba. So in the monsoon season, Yamuna ji was flowing off the limits, and the water was muddy. So one of his disciple, he came and he said, "Oh Babaji, the water is not good for bathing Thakurji today. So shall I get another water from elsewhere?" So Devra Babaji said, "No, please use this water only. Go again and collect water from the banks of Yamuna." So as soon as he went, he saw crystal clear water with beautiful golden fishes inside it, with thousands and thousands of lotuses. And everything was so perfect. Everything was so perfect. Actually, the question of perfect and imperfect, it depends upon senses. The question of right or wrong, healthy or unhealthy, hygienic or unhygienic, it depends upon our condition and circumstance. For an example, hog is happy in that muddy and bushy, you know, atmosphere, whereas a swan cannot live in that atmosphere. If someone steals from somebody, so that amount of money or any fraud, if someone is facing any sort of fraud, so he is at loss, but the one who stole is feeding his family from that same money. So one thing has different different approach to different person. Someone is getting in depth, and someone is enjoying from that same thing. So in this world, many things are going on. We could say Hamas was at fault. We could say Syria was at fault. We could say Ukraine was right. For Ukrainians, you ask, we receive a lot of Ukrainian refugees here in Canada as well. So everyone is blaming Russia. But if you ask some Russians, they will blame Ukrainian. So it all depends upon your vision. Where do you stand? If you stand on a different side, you will see a different angle. So in the same way, devotees, they see how much is left there to see for good. They will not, they will never complain, they will never uh, criticize or judge, because this is all Srimati Radharani's kripa, that at least we are eligible to see 25% of Govardhan Hill. At least we are fortunate enough to associate with few Siddha Bhaktas, those who are living in their Vapu form in holy Braj Dham. There are saints, there are devotees, those who have eternal relationship with Sham Sundar. There are veins and beautiful eternal Kadamba Vrakshas. There are few, at least there are few on onto which we could hug them and make our wishes for spiritual journey and for spiritual advancement and growth. So a devotee is always situated in Satoguna, and the highest form of Satoguna, I would say, which is Krishna consciousness. So he sees everything at its pure form, because someone who has not realized this thing, he will find faults. Srila Prabhupada gave one beautiful example, that there were two friends, and the third friend became judge of the high court. So the first friend was telling, "Do you know about Ramesh? Ramesh became judge." "Oh, really? I don't think so." Second one replied. "Oh no, I have seen him wearing the suit and everything of a judge." "Oh, come on, he might have, you know, uh, got a costume from the costume shop. I don't think so. He could become a judge." And then the first friend replied, "Oh no, I have seen him in the courtroom sitting on a chair. He is actually a judge." So the second friend replied to him, "Doesn't matter if he became judge or not. I don't think he's getting paid enough to become a judge." So one who will find fault, they will find fault. So first, let us observe Vrindavan. What is Vrindavan? Vrindavan is this. Vrindavan is beautiful. It is beautiful. It's very beautiful. Shridham Vrindavan. What are the trees? Like let us think about from a different perspective. Vrindavan has trees, and what does trees do? They provide shadow. So these saints of Vrindavan, they are trees to us. For us, they are Kadamba trees. And what does they do? They give shadow. They give shelter to the birds, little tiny insignificant creatures like us. So these saints of Vrindavan are actually Kadamba trees or Kalpadruma, Kalpavraksha trees. Many saints of Vrindavan, we take their shelter. We are like cuckoo birds. We are like small, insignificant, like um, butterflies or insects. I could be a cricket. So we take shelter of them. So we can see in this way, because it is just not a matter of vegetation. Tree, word tree has its own different meanings. It gives shelter, it gives shadow, it it has a soothing vision and soothing scenery it creates for the eyes. So similarly, in the lotus feet of a sadhu, of a vaishnav, of a self-realized soul, we could feel ourselves in the shelter, in the cooling shadow in Vrindavan, as if we are standing in Vrindavan within the shadow of Banshivat. Krishna also calls Gopi under the shadow of Siddha Vraksha Banshivat. So this is the analogy of a tree from Vrindavan. And what is river? River of Vrindavan is Shri Yamuna Devi, Shri Yamuna Patrani. Shri Yamuna Patrani is flowing and it's giving pleasure to Shri Krishna and Srimati Radhika and his Gopa friends and her damsels of Vrindavan. So she is giving pleasure. So what is it? River is a liquid form. You know, it flows. It has water in it, and water is liquid. So when a devotee cries in the separation from Lord Krishna, from Srimati Radhika, the tears, more they weep, the more the Yamuna manifest from their eyes. And in this, Krishna takes dip. And that's how we become more dear to Krishna. Thousands and thousands of devotees are crying day and night for Lord there, sitting in in a very insignificant corner in any kunja or any building or any under a pillar or somewhere, and they are crying, and Yamuna Maharani is manifesting from their eyes. That's what Srila Rup Goswami says, that if you want to see Krishna, it is very easy, very easy. Premanjana churita bhakti vilochanena santat hridayeshu sada vilokayanti. This mascara or surma of Premanjana, when you cry for Lord, when you cry for his devotion, when you actual hanker for that hug, for that glance, kripa kataksha bhajanam, that glance, when you hanker for it, you cry out from your heart. And when you cry, when your eyes are decorated with the tears, then Krishna is never disappeared. He is there. He is with all of us. He's there. He is there along with Srimati Radhika. And he's there to manifest into our heart and to take us in his eternal leelas, in his eternal pastimes. Every jivatma or every soul has this tendency to serve. Either will serve our wife, husband, children, nation. So we are meant to serve. That's why we always hanker for a life partner, a gym partner, a club partner, a beer buddy. Everyone needs a companion. Why? Because it is our eternal hankering from 84 lakh species. And it will get over when we get association of this eternal divine youth, Srimati Radhika and Sri Sham. Krishna and Radharani, they are so patient about us. They have lots of patience. My devotee is not coming to me now. He will come tomorrow. He will come next week, he will come next month, he will come next year, he will come next life. And we are just testing Krishna's patience. We want Krishna to accept us and to forget all those deeds which we have done. But will we forgive and forget these material things what people have done to us? No. We expect Krishna to forgive everything for us, and please, and let Krishna accept everything what we have done for him. But we hold lot of grudges, and that grudges is the vision of impurities which we see in this material world and in Sri Vrindavan Dham as well. If we are pure at heart, we will only conceive the purity in each and every one. In the Sambandhanadi Deva mantra, in Abhyayadi Deva mantra, it's beautifully written. What is the goal of chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra? We have read and we have chanted many times, chant Hare Krishna and be happy. But what does that mean? That means eternal happiness, which is, when will we see? When will I see? What will I see? Vrindaranyam Kalpadrumadah Srimadratnagar Singhasanastho Srila Radha Srila Govinda Devo Preshtham Libhi Sevyamano Smarami. When will that fortunate day come, when I will see that eternal divine youth couple sitting on a throne studded with gems in the kunja of Kalpa Vrakshas in the middle of Sri Vrindavan Dham? When that day will come, when one of the manjaris will give me a betel nut, I'll make it. I'll give it to the manjaris. Manjaris will give it to one of the Ashtasakhis. One of the Ashtasakhis will give it to Sri Lalita ji, and Lalita ji will give it to Srimati Radhika, and Srimati Radhika will offer it to Krishna, and Krishna will say, no, Radhika, you have it first. And then give me Adharamrita Prasadam, and give me that tambul, give me your Adharamritam Prasada. And then gradually, Srimati Radhika will give that prasad of the betel nut pan to Sri Lalita. Sri Lalita will give that to Ashtasakhis and then to the Manjaris. And that day will be very fortunate when I will receive a pinch of that betel nut and my life will be successful. This romance has occurred only and only from Radha Shyam Sundar. They are the eternal, ever fresh, romantic persons, those who existed and will continue to exist. Only and only romance personified. This is Radha Shyam Sundar. They are not merely just God. They are loving each other, and they want us to have this relationship and join their party as soon as possible, as soon as we can. And we have that capacity. Srila Prabhupada always says that everyone has capacity to become a pure devotee. It is just a matter of switching on the switch. As soon as the switch is switched on, there will be light. So similarly, Vrindavan Dham is calling. That's why it is said in the Shastras then that one must perform devotional activities from the very beginning. Komar acharet pragyo. From the very beginning, one should perform devotional activities, because what you have done in your youth, you can you can only remember that thing when you are on the deathbed. So devotional activities are not meant for old bodies or old age, or when you are not physically that active. So we can do chintan, we can meditate only on those things, that sort of sadhana, when we have done enough service in our energized version of our body, in our youth time, when we are young. So we must do it, because Vrindavan, for this body is getting old, or we could say weak, or we could say this and that. So this body will not be this strong after 10 years from now to struggle in the push and kicking of Kartik month. So we must take advantage of this Kartik month, go to Vrindavan, and have our life transformed there this Kartik month itself. Because who knows that what will happen next Kartik month? We don't know. So everyone has to know that what Vrindavan is, because most of the details of Vrindavan we can find in Gopal Champu, in Vrindavan Leelamrita, Vrindavan Mahimamrita. We can find that. But what is your personal relationship with Dham? That will be our calling. Then we can see and observe for ourselves that this is the Vrindavan, this is my goal, this is my eternal home, and I have to take shelter. I will be taking shelter of this holy place. What it really meant to me, is it just a fanaticism that everyone is going and I shall also go? But what kunja or what place does Shri Vrinda Devi has allotted me in the whole Braj? One must inquire this. One must meditate on this while chanting, that what is my relationship with the divine youth? What is my special service? How can I please my Gurudev? How can I please Srimati Radhika? How can I please Shri Gora Nitai? How can I please Shri Nitai Chand? This is the essence. In every in every uh, in every arati, in every bhajan we sing, let's say Tulsi Arati, Seva Adhikar diye karo nij dasi, Tulsi Krishna Preyasi, Namo Namah. Seva Adhikar diye, please give me uh, that that position, Seva Adhikar. Please give me that relation. What relation? Karo nija dasi. Please accept me as your maid servant. So if someone says that ISKCON is not teaching detailed version of devotion, so they do not have enough knowledge. Because in Tulsi Arati, we know that this is the Siddha Deha. We are talking about the eternal form. This is the Siddha Deha we are talking about. So our acharyas have given us a full knowledge, and Srila Prabhupada has provided a full-fledged knowledge to us. That's why we are chanting this. Nikunja yuno rati keli siddhaye, yayali bhir yukti rapekshaniya. What is Nikunja yuno rati kelir siddhaye? What is Nikunja? These are the depth of the forest of Vrindavan. Rati keli siddhaye, the confidential pastimes of the divine youth, and the gopis are serving there. Everything which we chant, there is a deep meaning to it. It talks about the Siddha Deha. So when we chant, we must not leave this body on the Nam Abhas stage. No. We have given golden opportunity. Let us try our best to go beyond, to go up from Nam Abhas stage. at least once in our lifetime, let us try our best to observe what does Shuddhanam tastes like. How will it feel when Krishna will dance on our tongue? How will it feel when Krishna will be excited to see us? Now we are excited to see Lord, but this is a one-sided love. Krishna should also be attracted and excited for us too, then this love will have a strong bound. This is like this. We are doing like this. Hare Krishna. And when Krishna will do like this, then this is pakka. Because Krishna sees that this devotee, he wants me, or does he wants possession? He wants me, or does he want his glorification? He want my love, or he want love of his disciples? He want to be a guru. What does he want? Srila Prabodhananda Saraswati is such a learned scholar of his time, and I believe that many of you has visited his samadhi place. His samadhi place is in a very narrow lane, very narrow. Like one devotee will go, and another devotee could not come at the same time. He has chosen such a very humble kunja for his eternal residence in Dham. So these saints, those who know very much, they are like that. They are happy to be very humble in Sri Vrindavan Dham. And we actually, it is a bold statement, but we take Krishna consciousness very lightly. We take this chanting, this opportunity of chanting our 16 rounds very lightly. Otherwise, we've been chanting from past 15 years, 10 years, 25 years. But when will that day come? When Krishna will appear in front of us, or he will manifest within our heart, and he would say, okay, now I've come for you, and this is your calling, and I'm satisfied. And you chant more, and what is his kripa, his mercy? That we will develop more taste of chanting. More taste of chanting. Doesn't matter if we chant 16 or 64. I mean, it's not a fact of telling to everyone, because it is a matter between me, my guru, and Sri Thakurji. So the fourth person is not allowed in this relation anyway. So, but the meaning of my statement is that we must chant as if this is the last opportunity we are getting, as if we're gonna die tonight. This Ekadashi is so merciful that this Ekadashi, we don't know next Ekadashi we'll see or will not. But that Vrindavan is calling. Srila Prabhupada says that one cannot enter Vrindavan just by buying a ticket. That is true, really true. But this Vrindavan where Krishna plays, where Krishna sleeps, where Krishna smiles, where Krishna protects, where Krishna cries, Damodar Ashtakam and the Damodar month is coming. Krishna will cry every evening when we will chant. So Krishna can only cry in Vrindavan. The Lord of the universe cries in Vrindavan. So that atmosphere, that mindset, that consciousness, we have to develop within our hearts if we want Sri Krishna and Srimati Radhika and the gopis and the gopas and every maidservant and the cows and the deers and the parrots and the chataka birds and the chakava birds and Vrinda Devi and Purnamasi, everyone, if we want them to reside and we want to hold them into our heart, we must manifest Vrindavan. Only then we could relish Nam Japa more. This is the beautiful bhajan with which Mataji sang. It says Vrindavana Ramya Sthanam Divya Chintamani Dhamam. It is Chintamani. Chintamani means where even the mind cannot reach. That is another meaning of Chintamani. Or whatever mind desires, that is fulfilled. But we are talking on top of that, where mind cannot reach. It is so beautiful where mind cannot reach. And it says, Tar Madhye Hema Pitha Ashtadale Veshishta. In the middle is the Hemapit Yog Beat. Unto there, the divine youth is sitting eternally and waiting for whom? For us. That when will this gopi come back to me? She is being hankering in the world, getting tricked, getting untrusted, getting all those splashes of Maya. But when will she return to me? It is our call now, that are we ready? Because there is a story in the I do not recall the name of the book, but it is a story that that Sri Krishna asked, Narad Muni asked Sri Narayan that, Lord, why don't you call everyone into your realm, Vaikuntha? So Lord says that, Narad ji, it's because no one, like not everybody wants to come here. That's why. So Narad ji says, who will be such a fool who will not want to come to Vaikuntha? So Narad ji was not agreeing to Lord. So then Lord said, okay, you go to the Bhuloka, Prithviloka, and you just say that come to Vaikuntha. But the condition is like come, just come, like that. So Narad ji went and he said, okay, you guys, Lord has chosen you, come with me to Vaikuntha. And they said, and people were like very exclaimed. They said like right now. Nariji said, yes, now. So, oh, my wife is inside, and my cows are here, and my children are in school. At least give me some time. Nariji said, no, come now. If you come with me right now, I can guarantee you'll go to Vaikuntha. So he said, no. So Naradi went to another man. So another man had the same excuses like that. So what can Lord do? It is our own hankering, because we wanted to enjoy, we wanted to be in this situation, and that's what is going on. That's what is going on, getting tricked in relationship, then accepting someone in our life, then getting tricked from that, then accepting third person into our life. So we do not, because we have become habitual. In India, there is a saying, adjust करना पड़ता है, ऐसा ही होता है. Actually ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए. That is the solution. It is when you do not have any solution, then you will confront your mind anyway, and you will say, this is the life, this is the life. In life, problem comes, but why? No, life is meant for enjoyment, and enjoyment with the supermost enjoyer, which is Srimati Radhika and Sri Sham Sundar. Everyone likes to dance, everyone wants appreciates joyful moment. And what does the girlfriends and the gopas and Krishna and Radharani do? They are always dancing, always in ecstasy, always joyful, always laughing. So this is our eternal mood. and we belong in the divine team of Shri Kanhaiya and Srimati Radhika. Raval Rai. Raval Rai is one of the name of Srimati Radharani. So we belong there. That must be our mood. In this way, in our heart, while chanting, if we could think about this, like, why am I chanting? Is it just for a mental peace? Is it just for punya karma? Because if it is, if we are comparing Mahamantra to mental peace, then what's the use of chanting Mahamantra? Then chant Om, because Om is much shorter. Then why Mahamantra? So Mahamantra is here. It says it gives Sambandhanadi Deva. It gives this relationship when it is manifest, when Harinam Prabhu, Hare Krishna Mahamantra is manifested, it gives, or I would say, one can recognize his relationship with the Lord. And Krishna is Dine Dine Navam Navam Namami Nanda Sambhavam. He is new. He has a unique new relationship with each and every gopi. It is said in Gopal Champu that Krishna wears yellow dhoti, but the shades of yellow dhoti are 44 crore. I don't know how to calculate that in million and billion, but 44 crore. So the ones, tens, 100,000, 10,000 crore, 10 crore. So that is 8 zeros after 44. This many shades of yellow dhoti Krishna has. We cannot even imagine, like yellow, okay, lemon, lemonish yellow or yellowish lemon. That's it. We're done. So that's how Krishna is. So he is waiting for that special relationship which is only and only meant for us. And what does this Sambandhanadi Deva mantra says? Jayata surto pangor marma mand mater gati mat sarvasva padam bhojo Shri Radha Madan Mohano. When will that day come? When my everything Radha Madhav will become. Radha Madan Mohan will become that thing. So this Harinam, Hare Krishna Mahamantra, is very, very, it can give everything. Vrajendra Nandan is pleased with this chanting. What to speak of material enjoyments and this and that. Everything could be granted if one is chanting sincerely, but one will have his eyes on the Kohinoor. Why would he take like stone pieces or the fake ones? So like that, so we must meditate on Vrindavan while chanting. And like that, I hope that our chanting technique, our chanting relationship with the Nam Prabhu, Harinam Prabhu, will manifest more, and our relationship will also increase towards Srimati Radhika and Sri Krishna. And at least once in this lifetime, let us all try to chant Shuddhanam from our heart. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Absolutely exquisite. Thank you so much, Prabhuji.
Thank you.
Wonderful, 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 amazing class. So, can we open up the class with an open forum now? And if participants would like to, the audience would like to ask questions or share anything with Prabhuji, share any comments? Mamta Mataji, yes, please.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, thank you so much for bringing that beautiful mood of Vrindavan.
Thank you.
Absolutely wonderful. And giving that essence of how Vrindavan is. Absolutely. I remember when we went in a group, before even we went over there, I mean, we all got out of the bus. The bus actually stopped, it didn't go. And then we all went out of the first time we are going, I haven't seen, sorry, I just put on my this thing. So first time when we were going to the Vrindavan and the bus stopped over there and everybody came out, took off the shoes. And they said, no, just pray over there. Just pray to the Vraj, which is the most important thing of
Yes.
Vrindavan. And over there, Radha Krishna, they don't wear slippers.
Yeah.
None of the gopis wear slippers, the sand and all that. They go barefoot. So we went to the beautiful mood and they said, like, Krishna, I mean, you have to go with the right mood. Don't go looking into the negative things because you will not
Yes.
stay there for long. How they
Right.
say, like, somebody becomes sick, somebody has to go well, somebody has diarrhea, vomiting, somebody has
Mm.
something in Kartik month and all that. So
Yeah.
we saw a lot of places. Now we did see Kusum Sarovar, we did see Radha Kund, we saw Gopal Kund and lots of I wanted to know what's the difference between Tamal tree and Kadamba tree. And also Sri Chaitanya, where he sat down. From that, there's another. There's a tree over there, which in opposite Yamuna. And
Shingar Bhatt.
Much maybe, huh?
Shingar Bhatt.
Yes, Chingar Bhatt. And then we also went to Nandagaon and Barsana and everything linked with obviously Krishna. So my question to you, Prabhuji, is I did ask in the previous in one of the classes, but I haven't got an answer. You did say that Kartik month is coming now, and everybody will sing Damodar Ashtakam and Damodaram, which is, and you said Krishna will cry every time you say the Damodar Ashtakam. But I was reading Chaitanya Chaitamrita, and as you all of us know, we have this 12 names when you put on the tilak.
Yeah.
Right? So tilak, when you put on the tilak, we have 12 names and all the months are dedicated to one of forms of Vishnu.
Yes.
Right? So in that Damodara, which is there, is actually one form of Vishnu.
Yeah.
So, but why are we praying to baby Damodara? That is Nandagaon Krishna.
Right. So
what is the link between this Damodara and that Damodara? Because actually there is Damodara month. And this is Damodara, obviously the pastimes of Krishna.
Right. So Damodar month is known as Damodar month because Krishna had performed his many pastimes, including the Damodar Leela in this month.
Okay.
And Srila Prabhupada stated in Srimad Bhagavatam and Srimad Bhagavad Gita many times that either you say Vishnu or Krishna. So somewhere they are one, but not one.
Not totally.
At the same time.
Yeah.
So it's like that. So when we apply tilak on our waist, we say Om Damodaraya Namaha.
Okay.
So Damodar means one who is bound
by the
with
on the waist.
Yes, on the waist with the rope of a devotion.
Yeah.
And why they are only like 2 inches short?
One is because of your endeavor.
Yes, Jeev ka prayas, and second one is Bhagavad
Krishna's
Kripa.
mercy. Yeah.
It's like you have to go, if you are thirsty, you will go to the well, you will put the bucket, you will, it doesn't matter how thirsty you are, but at least you have to do that exercise, and you have to make that bowl of water touch your lip. That's it. That's your work. Yeah. Then the water will do the miracles.
Yeah.
Then the Krishna Naam will do the miracles. Yeah.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. And the monkeys of Vrindavan.
Yeah.
That's also lots of stories when I was over there. Just have to tell you quickly. I was just we're having the food in Govardhan, actually village, and there were lots of big saints had come and they were giving classes, and then we had to have a prasadam, and they said there are no monkeys in Govardhan. They said in that area. And then I'm just there and I just see this one big monkey over there. And I'm thinking like, I'm sitting in the corner. I said, in my mind, I'm thinking, now this one is going to come and eat with me. Now he's going to sit and eat with me. And within 10 minutes, he was sitting and eating from my plate.
Wow.
And
See,
it was like,
Chintamani Ram, like whatever you desire, it just happens.
and I'm thinking in my mind, this monkey is going to come and eat with me.
Yeah.
And immediately it came. So this is what, I mean, we have to be very careful what we say over there.
Yes, yes, yes. Because Bhakti Dhira, His Holiness Bhakti Dhira Damodar Swami said once that, this monkeys of Vrindavan, they are helping us to be alert,
Yes.
alert while chanting,
Ah,
alert.
nice.
They could attack from anywhere, like
Yes.
be alert while you are in Vrindavan.
Especially glass.
Especially the glasses. Now they have also evoluted. Now they are
Okay.
snatching the cameras and the mobile phones as well. Whatever they feel has a
Distraction.
reflection,
Yeah.
so they are attacking that. Yeah.
Any ego, proud ego, and
Yeah.
distraction and
And
everything.
and Mataji, I've seen from my own eyes that in the evening in Banke Bihari temple, Shri Bihari ji eats chaat, different varieties of chaat papdi and everything with a big thali, big thali. So the pujaris or the goswamis, they put their big thalis on their head, and then they come from the market and they enter there, and not a single time I've seen monkey attack those
Oh, wow.
chaat
That's
and
miracle.
everything. Nothing. They do not even touch. They will sit there. They can see that there are lots and lots of edible items and probably most tasty ones, right? And still they won't even touch.
Yeah.
So there is something about Vrindavan,
Of
and
course.
everything
also,
happens for a reason there. Everything.
Whatever you think does come out. And
Yeah,
also
everything.
just wanted to say, like you were saying about Narada Muni said, like, to come to Goloka. We just
Yeah.
go and ask, and then. So I think who didn't want to go?
No,
Hanuman didn't want to go, right? Hanuman didn't want to go to
no, not
Vaikuntha.
Hanuman. It was like a common man, common person.
Okay.
So he said, like, no, I have this and that. So the analogy is that if Lord comes right now in this very second, and he says, okay, back up. So we won't be ready. That's why Lord doesn't come. We'll say, oh, I have my degree, I have my mortgage, I have my rent, I have my daughter's wedding. Oh, my daughter-in-law is expecting. I want to become dada. I want to see the face, this and that. Like anything. Oh, today's Saturday, movie night. Come tomorrow, like that. We can make lots of excuses.
No, but I also wanted to say, like, I think Hanumanji was asked to come to Vaikuntha, Vaikuntha.
Saket.
Saket. What is
Saket.
Saket? Is the place where Sri Rama is going to be?
Yes. The
Okay.
Saket is the eternal place of Sri Ramchandra.
Sri Ramchandra. And then Hanumanji said, I mean,
Hanumanji said, like, I want to go with you. So Sri Ramchandra, he pulled his ring out from his finger, and he dropped it.
Yeah.
Inside the earth, and he said, like, okay, quickly find my ring, and then we can go together. So Hanumanji went, inside the earth's crust, deep inside into the Patal Loka. He went inside, and he saw the pile of rings.
Oh.
And then there was a man there. He asked, like, there are lakhs and thousands of rings. Who are these rings belong to? So the guy laughed, and he said, Ramji tricked you again. So that's this is a story.
This is one story, but the other thing they say also, wherever Ramayana is being said, and
Yes.
I want to do the service of Rama, or to hear the service of Rama, so hear Ramayana. So in the earth, there'll be people chanting about Ramayana. So this is where it's better than for me than to be there or something like that. Sorry, I've taken most of the time. Please, sorry, Mataji. I think thank you so much, Prabhuji. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Hare Krishna.
That's okay. Thank you very much, Mamta Mataji and Prabhuji. Jay Mataji has raised her hand. Would you like to ask your question or share a comment, please, Mataji?
Yes, thank you very much. Thank you, Prabhuji. It was such a wonderful class today, and I have not been fortunate or blessed enough yet to visit Vrindavan. So I just wanted to ask you about my question is on chanting. That my mind keeps on wandering when I chant. So maybe if I do few rounds of chanting, out of that, half of them, or probably, I don't know, even most, my mind would have gone elsewhere. And how do you actually try and bring it? What are your tips for that?
So, so first of all, congratulations to you that you are chanting, And second thing which I would like to share is that, see, when we chant, our mind flickers, right? It says do this or do that. But the question is that mind is formless, right? Mind is formless. So now understand it this way: you are chanting and your mind says, oh, there are unwashed dishes in the kitchen, so what you'll do, your mind will ask your hand to drop mala, and your mind will ask you to stand up from the asana or from the chair, and your mind will guide your legs to go towards kitchen, and your mind will say, ask your hands to do this and that. So what a devotee should do, if mind speaks, just do not reciprocate. Let him speak. Let him give how many thoughts, negative or positive ones, which he's giving to us. Do not pay attention. Like when you are walking on the street and someone is interrupting you, you just ignore them, right? So in the same way, suppose like you are in front of me, and you are walking, and I'll say, hey Hari Bol Mataji, hey Hari Bol Mataji, hey Hari Bol Mataji, and you are not looking to me, then what will I do? How long I can chant your name, or how long I can shout your name? Then worst case, what I can do, I will start cursing you. Oh, this Mataji is not looking at me. This Mataji is arrogant. Like that. Still, you are not paying attention. Then what I will do at last, my throat will dry up, and I will keep my mouth shut, and I will leave you alone. So that's the trick. The problem with most of us is that as soon as mind gives us something, then we allows our indriya, our senses, to accept order of our mind. We have to understand that mind alone cannot do any wrong to us. When we give our mind support of our senses, then our mind can do any bad. So if mind is saying something, just focus on chanting, ignore it. After in Shastra, it is said that if you chant for 40 days, in 40 days, that is known as mandala. In 40 days, if you chant without a break, if you are chanting like in the morning, some specific rounds in the morning, and you are chanting it through 40 days, so then mind, the sensitivity of mind starts to get decreased. It goes on like this. So in Hindi, if I would explain, do you understand Hindi?
Yes.
So मन को आप बोलने दें कि इधर चलो, उधर चलो, इधर चलो. मन अपने तरफ से कुछ नहीं कर पाएगा, क्योंकि मन को चाहिए सहायता हाथ की, पैर की, कुछ जबान की, आंखों की. पर आपने अपनी माला नहीं छोड़नी है कि मन, मैं 24 घंटों में से 2 घंटे अपनी आत्मा के उद्धार के लिए मांग रही हूं, 22 घंटे मैं तुझे देती हूं, तेरा उसमें नहीं भरता. अगर तेरा उसमें मन नहीं भरता मन, तो 2 घंटे मैं तेरी मालकिन हूं, 22 घंटे तू मेरा मालिक बन जा. सिंपल. That's
Thank you very much. And just my final, the photos that were being displayed, The Radharani one, is that the Toronto photo or Vrindavan photo? The Radharani you had?
Radharani, that is, I mean, this one?
Pickering.
No.
Pickering.
Okay, Pickering. So
It's
that's
from,
that's
it's from
Pickering in
Pickering.
Toronto. There's a Pickering Mataji. So in Canada,
GTA.
all the England towns are there.
Yeah.
yes, all the
And
England
there's
towns
there's
are
all,
there.
and here we also have London in
Yes.
Ontario.
Yeah, London,
London.
Scarborough, Pickering.
Yeah.
Oh, we got lots of places like from there.
Yes.
All the
So
Yorkshire
actually,
places
this photo is really close to my heart. Is why? Because she got, she granted me to do her service, to dress her up on Radhashtami. That's why this photo I shared. That Srimati Radhika is so merciful that she has given me this chance to serve her on the really special day of on her birthday, basically.
Thank you very much.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you so much, Jay Mataji, for your very nice question. It applies to many of us that our mind tends to, wander, and we have to learn to bring it back, like what Prabhuji has just described. Thank you so much. Let's see, there's some questions or comments in the chat box.
Can I just ask one more question, Mataji, meanwhile?
Can I just read Indira Mataji's question first, Mataji, if you don't
Yes.
mind? Hare Krishna, the class was an eye-opener to the way we chant and the mood we are in. Thank you, Prabhuji. So,
Wow.
very nice. Thank you. Okay, go ahead,
Same thing, Mataji. I like the thing which Prabhuji said. He's given us, any scientist in the group will want a sort of a timeline or an evidence or something like that, which I like Prabhuji. He said 40 days continuously, if you do, then your mind will calm down, and then it's quite nice.
Yeah.
That's because that's really nice. Thank you so much for that, Prabhuji.
Because it's been proven also by the modern scientists that something changes within our body after every 40 to 42 days. So blood cells or something, because this video is being recorded. I do not want any doctor or any scientist to say, oh, how dare you say that, but I'm not sure, but like 40, in between 40 to 42 days, 40 and 42 days, in between these, something changes within our body.
So, blood cells do change in 3 months' time.
Blood cells do change, and psychologists, they also predict and suggests that if you want to quit something, quit drinking or smoking or anything like that, you just quit it try to quit it and maintain it till 40 days. And that's how you can get rid of it. There are higher chances to get rid from bad or those like really tight habits.
6 weeks. I said 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Hare Krishna Mataji.
Thank you. Wonderful. Shriya Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Krishna Prabhuji, and all the devotees. Thank you so much for a wonderful session. You really took us to Vrindavan mode, like Mataji said, and I'm still thinking that it was very important for me to join this session also, because you answered so many questions. I'm sure everyone must have appreciated it. Prabhu, I wanted to ask that if someone wants to live in Vrindavan,
right,
how will they live? Because we are scared of making offenses, because we've heard so many times that, oh, it's not easy to live there, and you have to be invited by Srimati Radharani also. And the offenses thing, that most of the people are scared that, oh, I will say something bad, or because there are some devotees, or I don't know, people of different temples also, they will try to ask for donations and everything. So sometimes, when you're with non-devotee friends or family, they get agitated by seeing that, oh, someone is asking for donation. So how do we tackle with such situation? How can we live there without doing any offense?
Right. So this is a beautiful question. So let us understand what aparad means. Aparad means to hurt someone. It means to hurt someone. Protecting our own identity is not an aparad. Because let's say you put up a example, like if someone asks for donation, so what's wrong in saying no? We are not saying anything bad about them. We just protecting we have our boundaries, and we are protecting our aura, right? So we are saying, just politely say to them, Hare Krishna, no Prabhuji, no Prabhuji. Just say no, no, a simple word. And for living in Vrindavan, for living in Vrindavan, Srila Prabhupada says that one must visit Vrindavan from his ears first, because this eyes can trick, but this ears, if one listens, Srimad Bhagavatam, Vrindavan Mahimamrita, 10th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam and Krishna book, so one can develop a taste. I am fortunate that I lived in Vrindavan for quite a long time, and I have seen there, Mataji. I've seen big apartments of people from Delhi, from Bangalore, from Mumbai. They have bought apartments, like 5 bedroom apartments or something. Everything is there, centrally cooled, and lots of furniture and everything. And you know what they do? In very enthusiasm, they come, and after 1, 2, 3 months, they just couldn't handle the life pace, the living force of Vrindavan. And something then happens with them. Oh, I'm missing my wife, let me go back. Oh, I'm missing my children, they do not want to come to Vrindavan, so let me go back to my hometown and I'll stay there. And then they ask, like, okay, my flat is on sale, someone wants to uh, like buy it, like that. So this is a improper and immature uh, method to approach Vrindavan. Then we will not find Vrindavan dine dine navam navam. We won't find Vrindavan Ramya Sthanam. We won't find it Ramya Sthanam. We will find it, exciting for a while, and then that thing will fade away. So first, when we are in our home, in our hometown, we must read thoroughly about Vrindavan, thoroughly about Vrindavan. And then in Vrindavan Mahimamrita, it is said that just by staying in Vrindavan and avoiding offenses, we are jivas. I mean, what can we do? We can just try our best to avoid aparadh. We cannot say we have become aparadh free 100%. Aparadh sahasrani kriyante aharnishamaya daso yamiti ma matva shamasva madhusudanaha. Knowingly and unknowingly, we do commit thousands and thousands of offenses. So offenses, there are possibilities that offenses will be committed by us there, by thinking something bad or something this and that. But what we can do? We can do best from our side to avoid these type of things. Best, that's it. When you go to Vrindavan in the month of Kartik or in winter time, or any month, just try to be more alert, try to be more attentive, try to be just try your best to avoid any sort of such interaction which is not favorable for devotional service and devotional advancement. And Srimati Radhika is very merciful. And in Vrindavan, Krishna is not considered as a supreme personality. He's also considered as like Kala, Kanua, like that, So those the Brajvasis, they don't consider God as God. So what are we? So if someone is abusing us, let them abuse. If someone is saying bad to us, let them, because they are doing that same to Thakurji also, no? So this should be a mood there. But first of all, we must make our sadhana very strong. That's why the Goswamis have put sadhana bhakti first, then bhava bhakti, then prema bhakti. And once you have achieved bhava, you have like more or less experienced, like you have a good experience of bhava bhakti, and fortunately prema bhakti as well, then you can live in Vrindavan peacefully without being disturbed, without being agitated, or without committing any offenses. But by offense, I will repeat it again, setting up your boundaries and saying no to something which is not suitable for you is not an offense. It is self-respect. So if someone asks for donation, just say no. If someone is charging too high, just say Radhe Radhe, it is not in my budget. Thank you so much. We do not want to go into arguments, because if we consider these as apradhas, then this is the answer. I believe, is it okay? Are you satisfied with the
Thank you so much,
clarification?
Prabhu. Yes, yes, very nicely answered and beautifully explained all the glories also. I also had some follow-up question if we have time, Mataji. Do we have? Okay. You mentioned about book Vrindavan Mahima. What was it called?
Mahimamrita.
Mahimamrita. Where can we find that group book?
I think in the vedabase.com.
Okay.
No, I think
Vedabase.com.
Amazon is the other one. You can go. Vrindavana Mahimamrita.
Yeah, Vrindavan Mahimamrita. I mean, do you want to order it, or do you want to read
Yes.
it
Is
online?
it in Hindi or English? Which one?
I mean, both are same, right?
Yes, I'm just
So if
online.
you're comfortable in English, then it is English. English it is. Then yeah. And I mean, there are different shops in Vrindavan. I mean, because I have never had experience of
Yeah,
ordering.
you've got in Amazon, it is there.
Okay.
And also in this thing, it's about the price they're saying is, oh, it has 640 pages it has.
Yeah,
Oh,
it is actually a stotra written by Srila Prabodhananda Saraswati, and it's have you heard Radha Kripa Kataksh?
yes,
Yes.
it's very
So
beautiful.
in in Radha Kripa Kataksh, there is a there is one line which repeats, like Kripa Kataksh Bhajanam. When will I get glance, merciful glance of you, Radharani, like that? So in Vrindavan Mahimamrita, in after every verse, there is this line that, oh my mind, run to Vrindavan. Oh my mind, please run to Vrindavan. Oh my mind, please do not leave in your home. Run to Vrindavan. Just ran towards Vrindavan, like that.
So this is Prabhuji is about 54 pounds from Amazon if it's in UK.
Yeah.
But I think from if you get it from Vrindavan, it'll be cheaper, much cheaper for you.
Yeah, it is.
But otherwise, you can get in Amazon, Mataji.
Okay, ma. Thank you so much for checking.
Or just, I would give you suggestion that lots of devotees will go to Vrindavan. Just ask someone to get it for you.
Yeah.
In the month of Kartik.
Yes, thank you, Prabhu. Thank you. One more thing, because you mentioned about Radharani also. It's very difficult to connect with her, Prabhu. Like, we directly try to approach Krishna. Even if we go to temple also, we're just looking at Krishna, and then we have a look at Radharani. But that bhav doesn't come, the same bhav, because obviously we're not advanced that level. But how to get mercy of Radharani, Prabhu?
So first of all, we must not set our boundaries our own. Like you said, like it is difficult. How can we decide that it is difficult? We must try and let her decide that she wants us to that if she allows us in the in the in her team or not. So I if you could understand in Hindi, so पहले से पहले आप ये तय ना करें कि ये आपसे नहीं हो पाएगा.
माइंड को बोल देते हैं फिर.
या तो माइंड फिर वैसा यूनिवर्स फिर वैसी एनर्जीज आपकी चारों तरफ बना देता है.
Absolutely.
तो आप पहले ये सोचो कि नो, ये मेरी स्वामिनी है, श्री कृष्ण मेरे स्वामी है, मैं इनकी दासी हूँ अनादिकाल से, किसी कारणवश भूल गई हूँ इनको, अब दोबारा याद आ गया है गुरु कृपा से मुझे, गौरचंद्र की कृपा से दोबारा याद आ गया है मेरा खोया हुआ संबंध। मेरे प्रिया प्रियतम यही हैं, यही मेरे जीवन के सार हैं। और मेरी स्वामिनी नाराज होंगी मुझसे, होना भी जायज है, क्योंकि मैं 84 लाख जन्मों से उनसे बिछड़ी हुई हूँ। तो कब तक नाराज होंगी? आज नहीं तो कल देखेंगी मेरी तरफ और मुझे स्वीकार करेंगी।
Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you so much, Prabhu. Is there any prayer that we should, anything that we should say to Radharani, or any kind of service that she likes?
Well, Srimati Radharani loves Kripa Kataksh Bhajanam, Radha Kripa Kataksh
Right.
Stotra. So what you can do, you can chant single verse in a day along with the meaning, and try to meditate on the meaning as well.
Okay, amazing. Very nice.
While doing Mahamantra, try to meditate on that meaning of that verse.
Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you. I wanted to share that I've had these feelings for Radharani from a long time, and few days back only when Mataji asked me to sing Radha Kripa Kataksh. And I just sang it a few days ago, and I was literally crying when I read the meaning. I was like, it's so beautiful. Nothing could be more beautiful.
It is.
Yes.
Definitely, Mataji. That's why Srimati Radhika, by the grace of Mataji and by the grace of Srila Prabhupada, she has made this arrangement that that we both could meet in this Zoom meeting, and your questions could be answered like that.
Thank you.
So anything which reminds of you of Srimati Radhika or Vrindavan, you can meditate on that. Like for an example, this is champa flower, this one.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah. So this is very dear to Srimati Radharani.
Okay.
Because Krishna forgets everything when he sees this champa flower, because inside in the middle it is yellowish. And it is Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi. It reminds him of Srimati Radharani. So Krishna loves this very much. So because Krishna loves this champa flower, so Srimati Radharani also loves it. So it reminds of me. To me, it reminds me of Vrindavan, because in Vrindavan these flowers, they grow wildly.
These has a very strong smell, like them strong sweet smell.
Yes, and these are also very famous in Hawaii. Like in Hawaii, they welcome their guests with this. I ordered them from Amazon, and but they're like beautiful.
Real, Prabhu? They're real?
No, Mataji. This is fake.
Okay.
This is from Amazon.
And in India, where we are, wherever there's strong smell, obviously snakes can't smell.
Yes.
Snakes can't smell, but they say like wherever the strong smells, the snakes will be there. They'll be guarding the tree most of the time.
You all have to agree to me on this, that most of us, I believe all of us here are in the West. Like those who are in the Zoom meeting. Here, flowers, they look so beautiful, but they doesn't have smell.
Yeah.
Correct.
Doesn't have smell.
I think there's some shroud.
Okay.
No, I'm just thinking because you hardly have any smell over there because the sun is not there.
Mataji, everything looks nice in the West.
In Canada, $34
adulterated.
for
Everything
a
is
flower
adulterated.
bouquet. $34 for a flower bouquet, and in which we merely have 5 roses. That's it, and no smell at all. No smell.
Exactly.
Some roses smell though.
Mataji, most of the offerings that we do in the West, it's perfume. We have to do some. Yeah. So the smell that we smell in the temple also, it's not fake. It's fake. Fake smell. Yes, Mataji.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah. Shreya Mataji, switch on your video so we can see you.
Okay.
Yeah. There you are.
Mataji, I think tells the Bhagavatam class also, no?
Sometimes, Mataji, I'm learning, Mataji. I don't know.
Yes, you're doing very well, Mataji.
Of course, Mataji, I've heard your class. Very nice.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
I was there the other day. I think Mataji only gave me the thing for Balarama Ashtakam I did.
Yeah. Yes, Mataji, trying to learn.
Yeah, you see, today you were meant to go to the Brighton Yatra, but Lord
Radharani
Shri Krishna
cancelled.
said, no, cancel it. You have to be in our Zoom meeting today.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you so much, Shriji Mataji, for arranging. Thank you so much, Prabhuji, for literally you took us to Vrindavan and Kartik
Yes.
mode, Kartik Yatra, and I'm gonna sing this Radhika Kripa Kataksha every day now.
please.
Me
Yes,
too
please.
now, because Prabhuji has now inspired me to do that now.
Yeah.
Sing just
Right
one
now.
line, Mataji. If you've got the words in front of you, sing just one line.
Yeah, yeah. Just give me a minute. Just
Yes.
1 minute.
You sang so beautifully that day.
Thank you, Mataji. If you have time.
Yes.
So it is also on KKS songs, Mataji.
Yes.
KKS, yeah, it's here. Okay, it's in front of me. Munindra Vrindavandite Triloka Shokahariणी Prasanna Vaktra Pankaje Nikunj Bhuvilasini Brajendra Bhanu Nandini Brajendra Sunu Sangate Kada Karishyasi Hamam Kripa Kataksh Bhajanam. Jai.
Nice. Beautiful. Thank you so much. So, any other final questions or final comments? Anyone would like to participate? Hare Krishna Gaurangi Gopi Mataji. Hare Krishna Jai Prabhu. So, Hare Krishna. So, any final comments before we end the session?
I was
Did you
just
enjoy?
going to say thank you for giving us
Yes.
wonderful tips today. Amazing. Thank you so much.
Mataji, we would love to hear again from Prabhuji whenever.
I was about to say that. Thank you,
Yeah.
Mataji. Absolutely.
Yes.
Prabhuji, please make some time for us.
Maybe
And I think evening is nice. Saturday evening is good, Mataji.
next time when I go to India or when I go to Vrindavan, so I'm hoping that if I could come from Toronto to London and I could stay in London for one day and have darshan of Radha Landaneshwara,
Lovely.
and then
Radha
I could
Gokulananda.
go from there to India.
Please, Prabhu, please.
Please come, Prabhu.
Yes.
Please.
Yes, that would be very nice. And we'll all
I
meet.
missed a chance to see Prabhu live, over there. It was too late, we could not see him. But I'm sure we'll meet in Vrindavan sometime, Prabhu.
Yeah.
You're going, aren't you, Mamta Mataji? When are
Yes,
you
I'll
going?
go in November, Mataji.
Me too, Mataji. Vrindavan.
Oh,
Wow.
let us catch up maybe sometime.
Yeah. Thanks, Krishna, for arranging this.
Are you going with some group or something, or are you going on your own?
Mataji, we are going for the Kartik Yatra in Mayapur. And from Mayapur, when it finishes, I think on 7 to 16, I'll stay. 7 to 16
Okay.
November.
Okay,
in Vrindavan.
I'm going on my own, so I might just come and visit people, I think.
Yeah, that will be nice.
Very nice. Maybe Prabhuji might be there as well at that time.
November.
When are you going, Prabhu? Darshan Prabhu?
Mataji, I might go next Kartik. No,
Okay,
not
yeah,
this
maybe.
Kartik.
Okay,
Yeah.
no worries,
Next.
no worries.
Last question, Mataji. Just last question. I was thinking that there is a devotee in our Soho temple, ISKCON London temple. Her name is Mani Manjari Devidasi. So
Mhm.
she's doing lovely service in the temple. So what she does while doing book distribution, she has got Vrindavan mitti, the soil of
Raj,
Vrindavan,
yeah,
and she
Raj.
got little this small what do we call it? Containers, very small, this small containers, and she's put that mitti in that, and she gives it to everyone, whoever comes for.
Very nice.
So I was thinking of doing that too.
So
when I
before
go-
getting Vraj also, we have to take permission. We can't just get anything. So you have to ask your Guru Maharaj
Okay.
and then just don't get anything without asking permission. That's the only thing. That's an aparad I think we'll do.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
if you don't
That's
know,
what-
that's different. But now you know, so you have to take permission.
Okay, that's what I wanted to ask. That where can we do that, and
When
from
you
where?
go to Prabhuji, बताइए ना जहाँ पर जाके Krishna and Balram and all used to play that kusti. वो कौन
Yes.
सा जगह है?
So, actually, there are few places in Vrindavan where you could get the Vraj Raj from. First is I will suggest Nidhivan from Vrindavan. Another one is Seva Kunj. Another one is Vanshivat, the ancient tree. Another one is Ramanreti in Gokul.
Ramanreti, yes.
Ramanreti.
Please, can you repeat them again?
Yes, Prabhu.
Ramanreti,
Some notes.
Ramanreti Gokul,
Gokul,
Nidhivan, Seva Kunj, which is in Vrindavan. Vanshivat is also in Vrindavan. And banks of Yamuna, any banks of Yamuna, just filter it, and that you can have.
So why you
And
said Gokul and not Nandagaon?
because in Gokul, Yamuna ji used to flow there way before when Sri Krishna was performing his pastimes. So Krishna and his cowherd friends used to play there in Ramanareti.
Yeah, Ramanreti, yes, that's where I know. So is that what you're saying, Ramanreti? You said Gokul and not Nandagaon, that's what I thought.
Yes, Ramanareti is in Gokul.
Ah, okay. Ramanreti is in Gokul. Okay.
Ramanareti is in Gokul. Actually, the address of ISKCON Vrindavan is also Ramanareti Vrindavan. Krishna Balram Mandir Ramanreti Vrindavan. But
Ramanreti.
it has all like transformed, so you cannot actually get Braj from there. And best
Radha Kund, you don't know?
best is in the parikrama path of Govardhan Hill. Anything from anywhere, because lakhs and thousands of visible and non-visible devotees, they do parikrama.
Yeah, I
okay,
think that
that's nice.
Mataji got it from there only, Govardhan Hill.
You know, Mataji, I would like to share this beautiful experience with if you, I mean, more like everyone from you, like all of you have done Govardhan parikrama, is it?
Yes.
Hopefully this time,
I mean,
Prabhu.
I've done the smaller one, not the big one.
Okay. So, okay.
Sorry, because that I think we were all in a group, so we had to go with everybody.
Oh, yeah, I can understand. Yes. So when you like complete parikrama, so there is Uddhava Kund.
Hmm.
In Uddhava Kund, that Babaji is now passed away. He was a priest there, and he passed away 2 years back. So he once told me when I was doing parikrama that if someone takes this pledge of doing 12 parikrama in a year, so that means one parikrama in a month, one parikrama in a month, then in Brahma Muhurta, in early morning, if someone does that parikrama, one can see Brahmaji doing parikrama of Govardhan Hill.
Wow. But
one can see Brahmaji doing parikrama of Govardhan Hill. And so I said, like how, like what happens, because I was young that time, I was like that. So he told me, like, the fragrance you will feel is not the fragrance of this world.
okay.
Yeah. So that's why I suggested the parikrama path of Govardhan Hill. Anywhere from that parikrama path, parikrama marg, you can take Braj Raj, because Radha Shyam Sundar is also walking on that, and Shri Krishna Balram is also walking on that, along with thousands and thousands of Vaishnavas and Vaishnavis are also walking. So simultaneously, you could get Vaishnava, Krishna Bhaktanu Bhaktas Brajraj in one packet. Like that.
Wow.
So Mamta Mataji, like Prabhuji, Mamta Mataji said that we have to ask and take permission. Is that?
Yeah.
Yes.
To.
Because like because we are living in overseas, so and it is also recommended that anything you do like that, you must please ask your Gurudev, because those Braj Raj particles, they have also worshipped and performed several activities to become the dust particle of Braj.
God.
So
we are depriving them of that by taking away, isn't it?
No, I mean they are. I will not say that, because they are meant for liberating devotees, other devotees.
Okay, the other way around. Sorry. Okay.
Yeah. So you can ask your Guru Maharaj, and I believe Guru Maharaj will definitely say yes, and then you can have that Braj Raj. And that's how, because like anyway, you have to make your life in such a way that at the time of departure from this world, we remember Krishna.
Yes.
Yatha mati tatha gati. How your consciousness will be will decide your next destiny.
Next birth.
Correct.
So that's the thing. So by Brajraj, by Vrindavan, by Tulsi Kanti, by Tilak, by the photo frames of Radharani or Krishna, by the books, by reading Krishna book before going to sleep or before going to bed, anything. These are all facilitators. But all is the mind game of here.
Yeah.
This Krishnamati.
Krishnamati Rastu.
Yes, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Maharaj used to write in every of his letters, Krishnirmati Rastu. Krishnirmati.
Now I understood. Our ISKCON temple president, Jayapataka Swami,
Mm-hmm.
Guru Maharaj, he always says Krishnirmati.
Krishnirmati Rastu. Yes.
Every time he says. Now I understood.
So by all of these things, everything like Braj Raj, Yamuna Jal, Vrindavan memories, photograph, this and that, clicking and Instagram post, anything.
Whatever attracts you, Mataji, at that particular time,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
If something is attracting you, Krishna is telling you, okay, go do it. Or Radharani is telling you, do it.
Yeah. So like that. So the meaning of इन सब चीजों का मीनिंग है किसी तरीके से कृष्ण की याद आ जाए और परमानेंट बैठ जाए दिमाग में.
करेक्ट.
सुस्थिर मन वाला ही योगी होता है. श्री कृष्ण कहते हैं भगवत गीता में, सुस्थिर. ऐसा नहीं कि आज योगी और कल भोगी, नहीं, सुस्थिर, कंसिस्टेंसी. एंड इफ यू वांट टू progress in devotional life, so Rupa Goswami has given 3 major rules: उत्साहात, निश्चयात, धैर्यात. उत्साह, हमेशा एनर्जी भरी रहनी चाहिए. मैं कृष्ण का भक्त हूं, मुझे किसी का डर नहीं है. आई एम ऑल गुड. कृष्णा इज द सेवियर, ही इज द प्रोटेक्टर ऑफ माई लाइफ, ही इज माई लाइफ एंड सोल. निश्चयात मीन डिटर्मिनेशन. निश्चय कर लेना कि कृष्णा इज माई गोल, ही इज आई एम डूइंग द राइट थिंग. जो इस मनुष्य देह में किया जाने वाला है वो मैं कर रहा हूं. एंड धैर्य मीन सब्र. हरि आज नहीं तो कल कृपा करेंगे, कल नहीं तो परसों, परसों नहीं तो उसके बाद. और अगर देरी हो रही है तो दैट इज माय फॉल्ट, नॉट कृष्णास.
पेशेंस नहीं है प्रभु. बाकी सब है, पर पेशेंस नहीं है.
Mataji, and you have to be careful, once you go there, you will become an addiction. You will have to go every time.
True.
So
I agree.
So
The
patience.
same thing, Prabhuji, when we went to Mansarovar, they say early in the morning, Brahma Muhurt, also all the devatas come to Mansarovar, they used to say, there are some
Yes.
people.
They do come, but for their darshan, I mean, for the darshan of Buckingham Palace, I have to apply lots and lots of paperwork and this and that and interviews, this and that, lot of things. So अगर इस भौतिक जगत में एक मृत जगत में इन चीजों को देखने के लिए इतने कागज तैयार करने पड़ते हैं, इतनी क्वालिफिकेशंस, इतना ज्यादा क्वालिफाई होना पड़ता है, तो देवताओं को देखने के लिए तो बहुत तगड़ी क्वालिफिकेशन चाहिए. वो आते हैं, लेकिन ये अगर हम बहुत ऐसे एग्जाम्पल से समझे ना, बहुत ही हल्के एग्जाम्पल से समझें, तो ये ऐसे है कि जिसको एक्सपीरियंस हो गया भूतों का वो मानेगा कि भूत होते हैं. जिसके ऊपर नहीं चढ़े भूत अब तक, वो कहेगा भूत कुछ नहीं होता.
हाँ, बिल्कुल.
तो ये ऐसा ही है. जिसने देख लिया वो स्वीकार करेगा, पर वो औरों को बताने के काबिल नहीं बचता फिर, या उसका मन ही नहीं करता कि मैं उस लेवल पे.
कर नहीं पाते. They can't tell also.
No one believes.
Nobody will believe, ना.
No one
will
believe, और उनकी कॉन्शियसनेस ही अलग हो जाती है.
हाँ.
वो फिर मतलब जैसे अगर आपने रसगुल्ला खा लिया है तो आप वो नॉर्मल मीठा पानी नहीं पियोगे ना कभी भी.
बिल्कुल.
करेक्ट.
आप कहोगे कि ये तो अच्छी फॉर्म ही नहीं है स्वीट की, राइट?
That's true.
तो ऐसा, तो कुछ भी ब्रज रज हो, ये हो, तो ये भी ध्यान रखना चाहिए कि सिर्फ हम कलेक्शन के लिए इसको इकट्ठा ना करें. क्योंकि मैंने देखा है डिवोटीज को 3 भागवत के सेट रखे हुए हैं घर पे, पर पढ़ते एक भी नहीं। I mean that's not how it works. You know, फर्स्ट एड किट है और चोट भी लग गई है और खोल के पट्टी आप कर नहीं रहे हो, तो फर्स्ट एड किट को रखने से क्या लाभ है? यू नो, तो ये सिर्फ शो ऑफ ना हो, है ना। कई बार हम अनजाने में भी शो ऑफ कर देते हैं, अनजाने में
वेरी ट्रू,
है ना। तो प्लीज, हमारा ध्येय है कि इस संसार से अंत समय में कैसे भी करके श्री कृष्ण, श्रीमती राधिका, गौर सुंदर, निताई चांद, श्रीला प्रभुपाद और अपने गुरुदेव का स्मरण हो आए हमें, बस।
थैंक यू
वो
सो
कैसे भी करके आए, वो उससे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता। वो कैसे भी करके आए, आप पानी के तरीके से आओ, पैदल आओ, जहाज से आओ, मिलिट्री के जहाज से आओ, आप लंदन पहुंच जाओ बस।
मच।
ना?
Thank you
Wow,
so
very
much.
nicely
Thank you
said.
so
Thank
much.
you, Mataji. Shreya Mataji, मन
Excellent.
भर गया ना, मन भर
Yes.
गया।
Mataji, are you sheltered by Jayapataka Maharaj?
No.
My Gurudev is Sri Srimad Radha Govind Goswami Maharaj. He resides in Vrindavan itself. He also had a stroke 2010. So he lives in Vrindavan now. He's one of the beautiful Bhagavatam speakers in his
Yes, I've
country.
heard, Prabhu. Very, very, very high.
My god brother is Amrendra Prabhu. Is my
Amazing.
god brother.
Okay.
Yes. And and I mean, जितने भी हमारे गुरु भाई हैं, they most of them they speak so well. Lal Govind Prabhu is my god brother.
Yes.
Amazing.
He was a very amazing speaker.
Yes. Jai. I was just saying that Mataji, I'm probably sorry. I'm not initiated yet. I'm aspiring. I'm sheltered under Guru Maharaj, but I am not initiated. So can I still ask him, and I can still ask him about this, right?
Yes, please. उनसे पूछिए.
Yeah, you're already sheltered now, Mataji.
Yes, Mataji.
In a way, you're thinking about him, so no problem.
Okay.
And sometimes some people don't have any shelter, कोई guru नहीं होते हैं, तो उसी time I think they can just pray to Radharani and pray to Krishna and take the permission. If somebody doesn't have a guru, who can they do it from? Then they just pray to Radharani because it is her place. Yes, Prabhuji.
श्रीला प्रभुपाद तो है ही ना हमारे.
हमारे गुरु तो है ही.
तो उनका क्या है, गुरु का क्या है? तो गुरु ने जो भी instructions हैं, so Guru has written each and every instruction of his in his books. So we must read Prabhupada's books, because when I was very young, Shriji Mataji, when I was very young, I read this statement of Srila Prabhupada, in which Srila Prabhupada says that I have sacrificed my sleep for what? For translating these books.
Yes.
I'm like 70 plus years old, and for whom I'm doing this? For you. So उसने मेरी नींद उड़ा दी इस statement ने.
He said that I'm doing all this for you.
Yes.
Please read my books. I'm doing all this. Why am I waking up in the middle of the night and all that? It's very painful when you actually see Prabhupada's things, at the age of 77, he goes and then heart attacks and he just goes, just listening to his guru and going. Before, obviously, guru was telling he wasn't listening, but later, then imagine he had heart attacks. He didn't have any friends, but he said, my guru has asked me to do. So with that determination, dedication, he went. He knew it was, every time he used to go to the person at the port and tell him that he would go, but to go back, to go back to India. But he would never go back. He would just go till the port and then he would come back. It was really very, very, to see that, how Krishna was there all the time with
and Mataji, there's this book written by the saints of Vraj from OBL Kapoor. So in that book, there are interviews of few Prabhupada's god brothers. So, because I'm also associated with I had association and I'm still in touch with a lot of Gaudiya Math sannyasis and everyone. So his god brothers used to, not like all of his god brothers, but few of them, होते हैं ना कुछ लोग ऐसे. So they used to taunt him कि स्वामी जी विदेश जाना है, आलू के बोरे लेके जाना, बड़े बड़े पैकेट आलू के, क्योंकि तू उधर उधर मासी होता है, वही खा के तुम्हें गुजारा करना पड़ेगा।
Hmm.
अरे स्वामी जी यमुना जल ले जाओ, क्योंकि तुम तो उधर मरोगे पक्का। वहां की ठंड इतनी होती है तो वो तुम्हें मार देगी वहां की ठंड, और तुम मरोगे और तुम नहीं आओगे वापस। ब्रज रज ले जाओ अपने साथ, तुलसी के पत्ते ले जाओ अपने साथ, क्योंकि वहां पे तो बहुत ठंड पड़ती है। तो किसी बूढ़े व्यक्ति को ऐसी बातें रिपीटेडली सुनने को मिल रही हैं
Hmm.
कि मेरी मौत प्रत्यक्ष है सामने।
Hmm.
ना जीपीएस है उस समय, ना इंटरनेट है, ना वेदर ऐप है, ना ना गो आई बीबो है,
Hmm.
ना कोई ट्रैवल वेबसाइट है कि मैं अपने रूम बुक कर लूं, और अगर कर भी सकता तो पैसे नहीं है ऑन
बिल्कुल,
टॉप
we
ऑफ
didn't
दैट।
have any money for
तो
20
तो
pounds or something.
उस समय श्रील प्रभुपाद की डिटर्मिनेशन आप देखिए, श्रील प्रभुपाद की डिटर्मिनेशन का 1% भी हम पूरी दुनिया के डिवोटीज के लिए ना गोलोक धाम जाने के लिए पर्याप्त है।
It's true.
1% भी पूरे विश्व के वैष्णवों के लिए पर्याप्त है। He was so determined, he was so energized। वो उत्साहात, निश्चयात और धैर्यात की प्रतिमूर्ति है श्रीला प्रभुपाद। उत्साह कभी मरने नहीं दिया।
No, no, not till even till the end when he was passing away. Can you see that? Oh, that video was very painful. I couldn't watch.
And you know, when in Vrindavan, so
हाँ.
Srila Prabhupada, when ISKCON Balram temple, Krishna Balram temple was not being built, so he used to say, okay, Gopal Krishna, here we will have a big kitchen. Here we will have like thousands of devotees will sit here. Okay, here we will have this much storied guest house. This and devotees used to think कि अरे खाली प्लॉट पड़ा है, कुछ बना नहीं है, ये क्या बोल रहे हैं। सो प्रभुपाद यूज्ड टू लाफ एंड प्रभुपाद यूज्ड टू से कि बन गया है कृष्ण बलराम मंदिर, बन चुका है, उसे बस मैनिफेस्ट होना है।
Wow.
बन चुका है मंदिर तो पहले से ही, उसको सिर्फ मैनिफेस्ट होना है हमारी चमड़े की आंखों के सामने।
We
कृष्ण
could
बलराम
see
तो
it.
खड़े हैं, कृष्ण बलराम तो खड़े हैं, देखो गौर निताई भी खड़े हैं, देखो राधा श्याम सुंदर ललिता विशाखा भी खड़े हैं, देखो डिवोटीज कीर्तन भी कर रहे हैं। हमें बस वो मैनिफेस्ट करना है। सो सेम थिंग, हम जा चुके हैं गोलोक, पहुंच चुके हैं, पहुंचने की तैयारी है। दैट्स वाई तो इस मूवमेंट में जन्म हुआ है हमारा।
Wow. Nicely said, Prabhuji. Nicely said.
तो जा चुके हैं उधर, जस्ट मैनिफेस्ट करना है उसको। बिकॉज साइकोलॉजिस्ट भी वही बोलते हैं कि जब आप अपने आप को देखते हो ना कुछ अच्छा करते हुए, तो एक्चुअली वो अच्छा आप कर रहे हो फ्यूचर में, आपको जस्ट वो मैनिफेस्ट करना है। उस सेल्फ से इस सेल्फ की दूरी को तय करना है। दैट्स इट, दैट्स इट।
Thank you, Prabhu.
Very
nice.
nice.
Thank
We've
you.
learned so much
So much.
today. So much today within such a short period of time. And Prabhuji, you are so knowledgeable. You know so much. And for that, we really appreciate, what you've taught us today, what you've shared with us today. We really, really appreciate it. And like everyone is saying, you must come back again and have another class with us.
Yes, please, Prabhuji. Very nice.
Yes,
More
Madhuri.
about Vrindavan. More about Vrindavan.
Yes.
Yes.
Whenever you say, we can, like, because I will be free on weekends, mostly on Saturday only, because on Sunday also I have like right now in the evening there's a house program and we have to leave for that now, so I'll take a quick shower and then
Sure.
we'll leave.
Yes. So thank you very much. I'd like to say a quick
Prabhuji.
welcome to
Hari
Deepak Prabhu. Deepak Prabhu has joined us as well. Hare Krishna, Deepak Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, everyone. I'm so sorry I joined late, but I've just enjoyed listening just for the last 10-15 minutes to what Prabhu has been explaining. So I'll listen to the class if it's been recorded.
Yes, yes. Thank you so much. So let's all unmute and say three loud Hari Bols to Prabhuji for
Hari Bol.
his class.
Hari
Hari
Bol.
Bol,
Hari
Hari Bol,
Bol.
Hari
Hari Bol.
Bol.
Haribo,
Wonderful.
Haribo.
Let's say our Vaishnava prayer now.
Vanchakalpatarubhyascha
Vanchakalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki
Jai.
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 All glories to the assembled devotees. Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
All glories, all glories, all glories to Sri Guru and Sri
Sri
Gauranga.
Gauranga.
All glories to Srila Prabhupada.
Prabhupada.
Srila Prabhupada
Prabhupada
ki
ki
jai. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you.
Thank you.
you.
Thank you so much, Mataji and
Thank you.
Prabhuji. Thank you.